So anyway, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Happy
How's it
Monday.
going?
Happy Monday.
You got us. Yep.
Hope you've had a good Monday and a good weekend this past weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. Had a great
Um,
weekend.
I'm still riding on the October Christmas high of Chicago.
Awesome.
That
Awesome.
was a blast. It was truly like being Christmas morning and 8 years old again. I was it was, and you could see it in the camera work if you've seen my videos. It's just shaking. It's all over the place.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was like a kid with toys all around, and you just didn't know what to go for. Hey, check this out! And I'm over here. Oh, look at this! No, I'm gonna go back over here. Just absolutely excited. But
Yeah, man. So much to look at, huh?
oh yes, but that's not why we're here. Everyone
Yeah.
here. This is the Mcap at Games tournament results. This is the tournament pinball. And if you're new here and you're new to at Games, welcome and thank you for playing the tournaments. This is where we're going to do the reveal of these tournaments and these results. Goofyfoot in the chat. Hey, Goofyfoot, thanks for doing it. I appreciate that, Goofyfoot. Like I said, I'm happy to do this. I'm not professional. I'm sure there's many people out there that can do a lot better job, but I just want to get some kind of coverage out there. For me, when I first got my at Games product and they first had the tournament, and forgive me, I don't know, it may have been at Games itself that promoted it on YouTube, and I had it up on the big screen and I made it on the leaderboards, and it was Chicago all over again. I was jumping up and down. I was like grabbing my wife and grabbing the clips, like, look, I made the board. I'm on the board. Yeah,
on the board, man.
And hooked ever since. I got my pinball device. I never thought I would do any online tournaments. At the time, people was like, yeah, I get it. Never even going to turn Wi-Fi on. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. I am exactly the same way.
Yeah.
One time, and I'm hooked, and here I am.
Chasing people on the leaderboards is what it's all about, To me, that's one of the best things. Like if you're talking about something like a home arcade product, being able to compete against others on leaderboards is where it's at,
Absolutely. And it's leaderboards. And here I am on the Papa Brad show, talking about this. I never in a million years, if you told me when I first got this device I'd be on the Papa Brad show doing this, I would say, hey, I got a cup I need you to go wee in. We need to do some testing.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. But here we are. I'm so grateful to be here on the show. I'm so grateful to be able to do these tournaments, and I'm so happy to do this. So if you're new here, welcome. That's all I can say. Welcome to the community, and welcome to the tournaments, and hope we keep going it forward.
Awesome. So are we going to take a look at some results?
We're going to look at some results.
See how everyone did.
We're going to see how everyone did. I do want to throw a reminder in here. So there are some variances in the results. So in this video, I did a video. We're going to do the at Games results, and then I'm going to show you Mcap's results, and then I'm going to show you my top 10 results of the combination of the two, because at Games results and Mcap's results, they still don't have the issues resolved. Now, tomorrow, they are going offline. They are going to be doing some maintenance on the arcade net. My fingers are crossed. I am not, in like Flint with the at Games. What are you doing? But my fingers are crossed. Hopefully, they're going to get this leaderboard thing straightened out. They have acknowledged that there is an issue, but we're going to get through it. But I'm going to play this short video.
Awesome.
Hopefully you made it to the leaderboards there. So I know, Papa, you have made it. I've seen you on there. So we'll take a look at this, and we'll talk a little bit after it. So
okay,
add that to the stage.
It's time for the conclusion of at Games and Mcap tournament Spooky Deluxe. This was a fun Zakari recreation from Magic Pixel that was not an easy table to rack the points on, as the goals were hard to complete and there wasn't much time to complete them. Even with that, I felt this was an enjoyable table to play and a great one to get you in the Halloween spirit. I believe at Games might still be trying to work on a resolution so that Mcap leaderboards and the at Games leaderboards will sync together. So we'll look at the results of both at Games results and then the Mcap's results. And then I will show you what I believe the top 10 should have finished.
AM 17.
17th. All right. Papa Brad.
I see myself on there. I see Goofy Foot.
Yes.
The top 10. It's Gregory. Boy, I love this music, man. It's so creepy. I'm in the spooky mood. This is like Halloween,
spooky.
Man.
It is Halloween. This is the time for it.
And now for my top 10. Number 10 is Goofy Foot. Ninth
All right,
place
Goofy.
is Linky 1234. Eighth place went to Ivan Susie. Seventh place went to Gregory. Sixth place, Joe Miller, Six Pack Killer. Number 5 is Board 227. Fourth place is Fail 3. Third place went to Jackless 199 Pen. Second place went to Dave LB. And number 1, your winner of the Mcap at Games tournament
Congratulations.
is Mark Bowe.
Yep.
Congratulations to Mark Bowe as the winner. And congratulations to everyone who competed in the at Games and Mcap tournaments. Be sure to check out Mcap's Discord page as he has other tournaments that he hosts. Stay tuned for more Mcap tournaments, and as always, I want to see you on the leaderboards.
Awesome.
Good stuff. So we'll talk briefly
awesome.
A little bit about this. So Goofy Foot, he mentioned in the comments there, he says he's the one that screws it up. I don't think so. I don't know what's going on with the results there. So I couldn't find you anywhere on Mcap's leaderboard page, but you're obviously there on the at games list. Now, even on the at games list, I believe you had number 11. So here's where I don't agree, and y'all may disagree with me, and please comment if you do. I think for these tournaments, it should be one entry per household.
Yeah.
So my initials are MAM, and that gets me on the leaderboard. But if I have like my second highest score and I put COD or BOD or whatever, that's going to post on the leaderboards too. And I don't agree with that. I think for the tournament, and it's great for the family, if each one has their own initials to make it legal. But for tournaments, for fairness, I think it needs to be one person per household. And I noticed on these here that there were a couple, in there that it was obviously the same household with a couple of different initials. So Goofy Foot came in 11th on the official, but I tossed one of those out and was like, no, you should be in 10th spot there. So I don't know. You may disagree with me on that. But I do know that at games servers are going down for a little while tomorrow. Hopefully they're going to fix that. They've got a new tournament that we'll talk about here in a minute.
All right.
For the end of it. But I did want to mention Mcap. If you jump on his Discord page, he not only does the at games tournaments, he does other tournaments with Pinball FX. Obviously, you have to have OTG. I don't get involved with the OTG that much. I probably should. Here's my feelings and my thoughts on this. There are people that buy the HD and people that are going to get the 4K that mod these and bring these to 4K. But for someone like me, the technology that's involved to be able to play OTG, the expense to mod, I'm not there. There's a huge community that want to buy this out of the box. And that's kind of where I want to be. I want to support the newbies, that have that. But for the advanced guys that do have the OTGs and the Pinball FXs and all the cool, buystuff.com, check out Mcap. They've got other tournaments, but as of right now, I believe this is the last tournament for now for Mcap on at games.
Okay.
We do have another one coming up. There is another Discord group, and it's the unofficial at Games Legends group. They have a Discord page, and they're on Facebook as well.
Okay, awesome.
And I'm going to pull it up. They've got a tournament that is going live tomorrow, so I'm going to put this on stage, and we'll watch this one.
Okay, awesome. Let's check it out.
Presents.
I'm going to rewind it here a little bit. Here we go.
At Games and the unofficial At Games Legends groups presents the unofficial Halloween Spooktacular.
All right.
Join us for a week of Fall Off the Bone fun as we try to purge Chicago of all the undead skeletons in Bone Busters Incorporated. Are you ready for a skull-cracking good time? This tournament can be played on any Legends pinball device that has the game built in. Play will start on Tuesday, October 24th at 1 p.m. Pacific and will run until Tuesday, October 31st, 7 p.m. Pacific. Please note you may have to clear your locally saved score for this game. Otherwise, you will have to score higher than your 5th highest locally saved score to qualify. So fire up those at-game devices, and we want to see you on the spooky leaderboards.
Wow, that was cool.
That
was cool, man. That was awesome. I like that.
Short and to the point. So yeah, it's Halloween. So this is a built-in game, so it's not a paid game. So, if you have an HD, it's on there. It may be on your Legends device, your core device. Jump on there and play. Unfortunately, there's no prizes on this. It's just all bragging rights.
Bragging rights, but that's fine.
And talking smack, which kind of segues me a little bit because I know Mcap doesn't have anything going on. The unofficial At Games Legends group, I know they're all about arcades. This is the first pinball tournament that I know that they posted. Guys, I'm not opposed to maybe starting a tournament, and I'm not quite sure. I'm flirting around. I'm not quite sure how that would look and how to get that up and started.
Right.
But I would like to be able to host. I would like to be able to do that. I would like to be able to give prizes.
That would be cool.
So, stay tuned. I welcome the comments and the feedback. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm no Wagner from Wagner's Tech Talk, and thank him for the great footage and the knowledge he brings. But I'm gonna actively try to figure this out. I want to be able to bring y'all some meaningful and purposeful tournaments here in the future.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. I know I enjoyed playing like Bump and Jump when you were doing the tournaments. The arcade game tournaments are a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Burger Time, and they got a lot of good games you can play. They're fun.
Yep, absolutely. And the Legends that I have back here, I didn't even have that until before those tournaments started. That's the sole reason. Hey, get this in here. What, you got arcade tournaments? Whoa, get it in here.
Yeah.
And it was by a hair to get it in for the first tournament. So I'm hooked on that device as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm interested in you guys' feedback. I love seeing y'all on the leaderboards. Papa Brad, you were playing a spooky the other night.
Oh yeah,
he sent me a thing. He's like, "Hey, look at this." My phone ding is like, "Oh crap, he's already on the leaderboards." I'm like, "Crap, I gotta catch him. I gotta catch
him."
That's
right.
I gotta catch him, and that's what it's about. And I love seeing Goofy Foot. I love seeing Carl. I love seeing you guys on the leaderboards. And we're not actively talking, but it's I guess endorphins released when I beat that score. I'm like, yeah, take that. I'm like, I wonder what and then you respond, you take back and you beat my score. I'm like, yeah, I love it. Also happy to see on the leaderboard, Mark Bowe was the winner of this last one. I haven't seen him on the leaderboards yet, so he is
awesome.
He is someone new people. I love
new people is always good.
I absolutely love that. So I'm going to shift gears just a little bit here.
Okay.
I know Chicago is behind us a little bit, and I know there are tons of YouTube shows that keep talking about, hey, the 4K, the pinball, and I try not to go too newsy on my channels and things because everybody does that, but I do need to talk a little bit about it because I think the 4K is getting a lot more hate than what it should.
I agree.
If you had missed the live stream and with Ted Toglowski there, when I was there and when those everything opened up on Saturday morning for the Chicago Fest, I made a beeline. At Games was my first stop, and I had questions. Immediately I wanted to play, but I was like, I want to see the lag, which there was, and At Games like, hey, Zen is here. Talk to Zen. And I won't dig into it again, but basically I really ticked off the Zen guy. I was asking about the way I asked about it was very insensitive of me. And I do feel bad about that. But The way I asked it was actually a good thing because number one, I'm grateful he didn't whoop my butt because he could obviously whoop my butt, but he was very professional. He's like, look, go to any one of these 4K games and play it. And how does it play? And they played smooth. They all played smooth except for Adam's family. The graphics, everything was so beautiful. The solenoids, you closed your eyes, you would swear you were playing the real pinball. They all played smooth. And the guy from Zen says, look, he says, our DNA, the mechanisms that make this game up is no different than the Magic Pixel or the At games. He says, the difference is, he says, we had no time. They came to us, us employees, says, hey, get this in the machine, get it ready. We have like a week, 2 weeks, and present it. He says, we didn't have enough time to optimize it.
2 weeks is nothing. I mean, like, what are you gonna do in 2 weeks? I mean, they got it where it showed it on the pinball, basically.
Yeah.
And that was a bot. They were lucky, that was pushing it probably.
And I could see the frustration in Zen too. It was to the point, it's like, I am so sick of people talking crap about our product. Our product is not crap. It is good. It's just, you just want to make bad things out of it. He says, it's there, guys. We're gonna fix it. That is not the problem. It's not a hardware problem. If it was a hardware problem and if it was a graphics card, none of the 4K tables would have played.
And the thing is, you've played all these tables a ton, and you played the 4K versions. I'm just going to ask you straight up. I mean, what was the gameplay smooth on the 4K versions of the tables we have now?
It was phenomenal. Yeah, I'll tell you what threw me. Game lag will throw you. Okay. The flipper.
Yeah, lag. If you hit the flipper button, it's like a millisecond behind. It can be 100th of a second. It probably throw you enough.
And I'm going to tell you what threw me on the 4K games. It wasn't the lag. It was the fact of playing the Grinch, the Magic Pixel, the 4K, the colors, the crispness, the clarity of the tables. I was so memorized. If I said that correctly. Of the graphic. I was more in tune with the graphics and the things going on the screen that was more distracted me trying to play the game than actually playing the game itself. There was no lag. I was so engrossed with the DMD and with the graphics. It wasn't like, yes, there was lag in the Addams family. And let me be straight up with the lag. The lag was there. It wasn't crazy lag. I was more distracted with the ball trails than I was
ball trails. Yeah, I can't stand that when I play pinball. I immediately turn that off. That's just something that I'm pet peeve.
And I'll tell you, with my HD that I have here, I did hook it up to OTG, and the computer I was running, it had a lot of lag. It did not have the performance. And I'm a fan of the Family Guy pinball table, and I loaded up the pinball table family. I'll tell you what, it had crazy lag, but you know what? I still had crazy scores because I adapted to learn to play with the lag. Now, I'm not saying you should have to learn to play with lag. What I am saying is Zen was emphatic. Absolutely emphatic, ready to whoop my butt. Say, hey, we're going to fix this. It's not a problem. Stop it. Shut up.
Well,
shut
that's
up.
Good.
And
that's
I believe them. I believe them. Maybe I'm wrong, and when y'all get your new devices out, and maybe you can hate on me, and that's fine too.
Yeah. I know we both pre-ordered the AOP 4K, so we're definitely going to find out, and
absolutely, absolutely. And I've said it before, and I said it again, and I love the FOMO. That's a new one. I'm learning so much on this YouTube ride, guys.
FOMO. I know. I'm getting hold of it.
I'm having so much fun with this YouTube journey. But here's my thought on the coin door. Yeah, it's off center a little bit. When you see it in person, it's really not that distracting. But everyone is, hey, it's coin door gate. Fix the coin door. Yeah, it's
like they're overemphasizing it. Overemphasizing it.
So here's my wrong. I hope they do fix it. I hope At Games puts a press release out tomorrow and says, hey, we're going to fix this coin door. It's going to be straight. Because if they do that, I promise you, I am sending an email to At Games and I don't want a straight door. Give me the one that's off center. I want to be different. I want to be different.
Yeah.
And fingers crossed, because I will post that. I will.
I mean, just from the videos, I mean, this is definitely the best looking product that Games has made. I mean, just really from the videos and seeing it like the physical form of it being built, the back box in action was just like, I'm so used to my ALP now. Looking at the new back box just was like you said, I would probably be mesmerized at first just by the big back box, the the DMD display, in the 4K screens. I mean, you said they were nice and crisp. Yeah, it's hard too when you're in an environment like an expo. There's so much noise that it's hard to really tell what's going on.
I'll tell you another thing that threw me off my game, just trying to play, not film, actually just trying to experience it. I had to readjust because the height of the table is it's where it's supposed to be. You're not crunched over. Not spreading your legs out trying to get down to the level of playing the game. So, if you're an avid At Games Legends pinball player, you get this new 4K, you're gonna have to learn to adapt.
Oh, I'm gonna love it because I'm used to regular pinball too. The first thing I did is I actually made like little risers for the feet, so it would be high enough that it felt like a normal pinball height for me. But yeah, it was too low. The initial one was, that to me is a huge, comfort improvement for me. It being higher is going to be a big deal.
Yeah. So I'm when I get mine I'm going to have to relearn how to play all these games again. I mean, it's crazy. That's like, what are you talking about, dude? But your posture, your stance, someone had mentioned the front nudging. There on some games, I'll throw my knee up and I'll hit my front nudge with my my left knee there to get that nudging skill on there. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve. Is this 4K going to be for everyone? No, it's not. It's it's like a car lot, and you buy the new Honda Accord. Well, this is the Honda Accord EX. It's got the sunroof. You've got
it's got all the extra features.
You got all the extra features.
What's up, Obsidian Contraption? Glad to see you here.
Yep. Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for making the stream Dark Realm Gaming.
Thank you for tuning in.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm not hearing. Like, I'm not hearing like the people didn't play any of the tables that they had a runway to actually work on them.
Yeah. And
you don't see like, they'll show it briefly, but it's working perfect. Like when they show it, it looks like it's smooth as can be. Like the natural history tables. I don't know. Did they have Space Invaders on it?
They did have Space Invaders. I didn't.
Were the Taito table smooth?
I didn't play it, but I did watch other people play it, and absolutely.
Looked to be running smooth.
Absolutely, absolutely smooth. I didn't see any issues, and quite honestly, and this may have been mentioned in other streams. I don't know. I think I would have got the 4K even if Zen never even came to the table.
I would have too. Like the addition of Zen was just like the icing on the cake. I had already committed that I wanted to get it before they even talked about having Zen. I mean, and if you look at the engineering sample, then you look at the Addams Family graphics. I mean, I like the Addams Family a lot more for the art.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it was really a good looking upgrade as far as the graphics and stuff. The table graphics. So,
and that topper blew me away. I was expecting a cheap piece of cardboard.
It's pretty tall too. How tall do you think that is with that topper on it? Up there, man. It's not. I mean, PD7 was saying it's like 7 feet tall. I don't know if it's that tall, but it's tall.
With the topper, it's probably pretty close because I'm close to 6 foot, and that topper
it's taller than you.
It towered over me. It did.
That's cool. That's cool.
It really did. So I'm so excited for it. I'm interested to see. Now the pinball was a no-brainer. Yeah, I'm getting that. They're talking about the 4K, Ultimate. That's going to be a different conversation because right now, as it sits, and we can go back and play this stream when it comes out. But right now, as it sits, I don't know that I'm getting the upgrade. I think I'm maybe nestled in, happy with what I have. But
yeah. I mean, once you get it, and you have coin ops on it, and you have to bring your own games, and you have like all those classics that you can just You can play whatever you want. I mean, it's a pretty amazing multicade. Just the standard ALU.
Yep.
You know, there's really nothing wrong. I mean, it's a great multicade. It's just it's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of arcades. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it can do a lot. I mean, you can play all kinds of things on it if you want to. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's one of the great things about the ALU. That gives Legends Ultimate Arcade. It's really a good, just basic multicade that you can do a lot with. So.
Yeah, and I could be wrong. They teamed up with Rare, and Microsoft. We may see like Zen tables that you can get online there. We may get the Xbox games. Yeah,
you never know. I mean, I know you're going to be able to play all the 4K pinballs on the ALU 4K as well as on the pinball machine. So that's one benefit of it. But for me, like you could see my ALU is right in the middle of my arcade. Yep. So like, having a 4K screen right there, it also opens other options, such if I want to hook up a console to it, a modern console, like, that has 4K, I can play games on it. Yep. I just think it's cool. And I do love I have the BitPixel LED one. Yeah. But the LCD one is really cool where it has an actual monitor that shows you the marquees of the game and it switches with the games. It's very slick. If you haven't seen it, it's very impressive. I mean, and that's going to be stock. I mean, it's, but anyway, I just want to keep this short, but is there anything else you want to say? High scores on tap?
Real briefly, and then we can end this. I just want to go back to the 4K again. If you own the Legends HD, I know everyone's like, oh, Zen. If you still have the Legends HD and you're not upgrading, they're not forgetting you. Don't forget.
Yeah, the tables will be coming out for both.
There's new table, Killer Instinct, Battletoad, Battletoads. There's more tables, new tables. Sea of Thieves coming for the HD.
Yeah, they're not discontinuing the HD line. This is just going to be another option.
Another option. Exactly right.
Another option. And then the good thing too is hopefully it brings even more people into the player base. Because I think you're going to see people that are going to have, some of us like me, I'll probably have two the pinballs, but you'll see some people. You'll see some of those pinballs go in the aftermarket. And hopefully we just get more people playing.
Mine will be going in aftermarket because unfortunately I don't have the room.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look good. That Adams family sitting next to the Legends Ultimate. Think about the height difference. It's gonna raise it up where it's gonna be, pretty much a little higher than the Legends Ultimate. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. It's gonna be right up.
It's gonna look sick.
Right up there with my main tricks there. I may have to rotate some things around. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the 4K could open up other options too. Like, what if they start doing like a game store with like modern retro games or something? I think there's options they can do when they do that we're not even thinking about yet,
Yeah. Absolutely. I can't pull that up, but Dark Realm Gaming says I'm so used to 720p or 1080p. I can't imagine 4K. And you're so right, Dark Realm. That threw my game off when I was playing. I thought I was gonna, for a second there, I was like, they're gonna have a little tournament there, and I think I'm gonna post on these leaderboards. See, it was like, man, I was like, whoa, I couldn't focus on playing because I was like, man, it's kind of like looking at an OLED TV.
Everything's on higher resolution.
Yeah, because I heard of it, and it's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, a TV's only gonna be so clear. And then when I went to the store and I actually see it, it's like, whoa, where's this been all my life? This is amazing, But that's about all I've got. Like I said, I can't stream for 3 hours, guys. I'm sorry.
I hear you. So let's roll. Let me try my video again, see if it doesn't crash this time. We'll roll out with that. But thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for tuning in, guys.